Let us pray.
Each year on July 1st, while Canadians celebrate Canada Day, Newfoundlanders commemorate soldiers of the Royal Newfoundland Regiment who were wounded or killed in Beaumont Hamel, France in 1960. Out of 801 Newfoundland soldiers called to battle, only 68 answered the roll call the next day. At that time, the population of Newfoundland was only 240,000 people. My grandfather, a veteran of World War I, once said that this one battle in this one place affected every single family on the island of Newfoundland.
Shoulder, iron. Freeze iron. Fire party will fire volleys with blank cartridges. Order arms. Fire party. Standing low. Present. Fire. Reload. Present. Reload. Present.
I'm sitting in with Mr. Lawrence Mooney, President of the Royal Canadian Legion in St. John's, Newfoundland. Why is July the 1st Memorial Day in Newfoundland, more so than it's Canada Day?
Well, basically, if you recall, going back into history, part of Canada during July 1st back in 1916, we didn't join Confederation until 49. As a result, when Britain called for troops to go to war, they all came. Why Beaumont Hamel is so precious to us was that the regiment was literally wiped out as a fighting regiment. When your men or 900 men go up and only 26 answered the roll call the next day, either because they were killed or wounded. And this affected every part of Newfoundland because they came from all over Newfoundland. We lost our at that point in time. If you go to some of the cemeteries there, you pick 30 graves, count up the numbers on the headstones, you can't get 60. A real tragedy when you look at it in its proper perspective. Like I said to someone yesterday, I said, if we did not have to lose our youth, where would we be today? How would we be today? We lost our cream of the crop on July 1st, 1916.
The population in 1916 was about 240,000. How many Landers died, do you know?
I don't really know the exact number on the numbers that died, but like you say, I know they were all young, because they often went to war figuring we'll be over there for a year, we'll map this up and we're back home. It never happened.
Well, what's the interest in going to war?
I don't really know why at that age they would want to go to war. Maybe because the call came from Britain and there was some other country at that time. Well, it's like I was talking about one of the guys from a couple of the members that were over during the Second World War. They all joined up, the first 500. Wife's father was part of it. They figured, oh yeah, we'll go over there for a year and we'll get this over with. 6 years later, he returned home. And I would say it was the same with the First World War. They had, well, let's go over for 7 months now and finish this war up. It never happened.
July the 1st, 2001 is the 95th anniversary of the Battle at Beaumont Hamel.
there's no veterans left. What about young people today? Do they still need to remember?
I think it's very important to remember your history roots, and if you remember what took place and what happened, maybe we'll never have to go to war again. I was over to Beaumont Hamel. I visited Beaumont Hamel. I visited the war cemeteries over there, and there's a real respect for the people, that the unknown soldiers and the soldiers that are buried over there.
What would I see if I went to Beaumont Hamel today?
You would see the Beaumont Hamel is still, it maintains all the trenches, and it has never been touched. You go there today, you'll see the caribou, and when you walk into the field where the war took place at Beaumont Hamel, you get this feeling. I can't explain it. I would say it's like the ghosts, the forefathers are there, and you can feel it. Something comes over you.
Thank you very much. It's very powerful.
You're welcome.